Hello everybody, I've just made sure that I've turned the radio off in the other room. I got into trouble last week for a video I posted. The talking bit I did, I made sure the radio was turned off, and then the throwing part I forgot to turn the radio off. It was barely on in the background, and I got a nasty letter from YouTube saying, well, not a nasty letter, a warning YouTube saying that the people with the music in the background will be asking for my my earnings from the YouTube video, because I'm a partner with YouTube now. I get a little tiny bit of money for posting YouTube videos. Not the reason I make the videos so that everybody can see what we're doing, but it always helps if you get a little bit of cash every now and then. So I have to make sure that the radio is turned off. Okay, so I need to put it with my boring voice, I'm afraid. Right, today I'm throwing a batch of faceted caddies with a sort of shell type lid. They seem to have been selling well this year, so sod's law is if I make a couple of dozen of them, I won't sell another one probably the rest of the year, but you know, that's the way it goes. Can't chase sales, you just got to make what you want to make and hope people like them. Now I enjoy making these, so I'm making a few more. Important to get the thickness right. You need it to be slightly thicker than you would normally throw it, because we're going to facet it. Oops, get the water out before we close it in. Still a bit more meat in the bottom of there I need to get up. That's got it. Need to be slightly taller than you would think they need to be, because that makes sense, because as we belly it out, obviously it gets a bit shorter. So just making a gallery for the lid. Not a gallery, is it? A lip for the lid. Now I am trying to keep these roughly the same size. It's not essential, but they're within a few millimetres of each other, then sometimes the lids are interchangeable, so if I lose one body, if it sticks to the shelf, I can reuse the lid. No, I bang on about not making things, not making things to the same size every now and then. It doesn't hurt. That's near enough. Okay, what I've got here now is that this is a tool that is really effective, really useful. It's sold by Alex Shimwell. I'll put his contact details in the wording, in the text on the video. It's really useful. It was designed by a man named Kevin Mulward, and now Alex Shimwell sells them. I think they're about £15 delivered anywhere in the world. It's aluminium, 2 finger holes, and a nice edge. I just use that to straighten the edge up. I must add that I don't get a commission for advertising these, so although I did get a free one to try out, and they are really good. This gives a nice shoulder here, because it's important to see where the shoulder is, so for when we're faceting it. I use a cheese cutter. I'll try and do it from the side. I normally do it from here, but I'll do it from the side today so you can see what's happening, and I'll more than likely cock it up. But as we do there. Matter of fact, I'll move myself around a little bit. Oops, come back round. This is the boring bit if you're watching, but it's important to get it right. To make sure that the wire stays vertical all the way down. That's why I use the tool to get it straight. You can cut them in a belly shape, but it's difficult. You end up cutting a hole in it. So, and also cut straight down to the bottom. A lot of people bring it out. Let's talk amongst yourselves. I'll finish this bit. That's it faceted now. Now I use a throwing stick. Start at the base. And we just belly it out. My finger here is holding it, so I'm looking there, but this finger here stops me bashing the neck of it. So I'm watching this point here all the time as it goes up. But this finger steadies it and also stops me from pushing the rim over. That bit done. And just use my hand just to do the shoulder bit. Got a bit of a flat bit there, so we'll belly that out a little bit more. And that's that part done. Tidy up the neck. Take another measurement. Undercut it. Wipe your hands. Cut through it. And lift it off. Right, now we're going to do the lid. I designed this. I was going to say I designed this. These are lids I used to make years ago when I was at university, and I just started making them again now. I saw someone doing some decoration for a plate, a ploughed field on a plate, and I thought, oh, I can use that design. So we throw a thick lid. It's a bit wider. Detail in the lid, on the inside of the lid. again. Too wide, I thought I'd pushed it out. There you go. That will do. Okay, now the tricky bit. Use a wire. Let me cut it. In a shell shape. A nice dry hand. And there's the lid. And that's more or less the pot finished, apart from thumbing off on the bottom. I used to throw this bit away that's left on the wheel head. That's a copy of the lid there. But what I'm doing is I'm saving them, and they're going to be when I've got about 40 of them, they're going to be a decoration on a big board in the house, I think. So that's it. Faceted lidded pot.